It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the visiting team and the Chicago Bears. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. They'll cobble together a yard there. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Off the play fake, Williams. One's complete. It's Brian outright. This gets forward to around the 29. Quincy Riley up to make that stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Williams to throw on third. That's Cox. Hits the Arizona rookie. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Williams from the gun. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, or they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15. Again, it's Williams. He brings it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now he scored to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. They're set up at the 35 now.
Come on, set.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Ready?
On the give, it's Miller. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready, ready. Hut.
Running once more with Miller. Another big rip for him. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Check, hut.
It's caught left side by Hill. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Go, right, 95. Check.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from slot. And his guys start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive.
You saw me juggling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Now is York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Check right. Ready.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Ready.
Rattler now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. That pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Here we go. Hut.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they're all the way across midfield A timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now. Hey, red. Blue, 32. Yellow.
They send a tight end in motion. Coming left is Miller. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
45. White.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
On the double.
Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride.
Let's
They're
go.
looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He finds space into the red zone. And he has the Chicago touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And these guys tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brown with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 4. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the
1st down, Williams. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
If a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you check down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Down.
A tight end in motion now.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Go red.
They send a man in motion.
Set. Cut.
From the gun, Rattler. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They go left side with Miller. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
gain of 5 brings up second
From the 16.
at the Bears 16.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Here's Miller. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
They'll run with Kamara. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Miller with it. He pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field.
Ready up.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal?
Went into their back tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Brown with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here we go. 4th down with Williams. Escapes the pocket. From the pocket, he's taking a shot down the left side. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
52 plus.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Rolling out to his left. He just throws this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Block 40. Check, yellow, line. Hey, green. Ready?
Trying the right side with Miller. He breaks the tackle. And he has the Chicago touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game. Reed now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On play action, here's Williams. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's out of time, and they drop it. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up second and 11 at the 36-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. To throw is Williams. Forced out to his right. Throwing deep down the near side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Set, hut. 45, wide. Ready?
Rattler to the air now. It is caught left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. All right, Missiles, they've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
And they send him out of bounds right as he was coming up to that marker run. It's going to be second down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Sly's kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. They're set up at the 35 now. One of the tight ends motioning left.
Hut.
Hand off here for Miller. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Ruben Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Again, it's Miller. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. On 3rd down, here's Rattler. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Give up the gut to Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan. A casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They run it again with Bigsby. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Williams set to pass. Escapes the pocket. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
Go Bears.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Bigsby. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Oh no, they get him yet again. Quincy Riley picks it. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, steal reeling from that interception.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
33, yellow.
He's going to give to Camaro. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. And he is all smiles down there. He's got his 2nd rushing score this game, and they've got an even bigger lead in this 2nd half.
Well, we know it because we call these games week to week, Kate. Almost every single one of them seems to be a one-possession nail-biter. To build this kind of cushion and to do it with the strength of his legs, yeah, they're worthy of those smiles down there.
Ready?
He keeps this one himself. Pitch play, left side. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Well, I'd sure love to chat with their coach, see how he decides between run and pass on a 2-point try. In some cases, throwing it's probably better, but there, just running with it was more than enough.
Reed now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Williams from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Williams will look to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They will go for it, Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Ready, break.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
On the give, it's Miller. Has some space inside the 15. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
On the double.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Smith red. Here, hut.
Running once more with Miller. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys put up even more points in a win.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What do we could call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And these guys continue piling on to this lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here.
Marquise Brown on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Running right is Bigsby. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. He's at midfield. 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided.
We are watching the showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
On the ready.
First down, ball at the 36.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Go pink. Hut.
And out headed right, Camara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Rattler now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5. Brock. That will bring up 3rd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And off headed right. It's him. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach. because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Brown with a return here. Juke the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
What is it hard? Here we go.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Set, hut.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Jesus made it close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Ready?
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Hey, hey, blue. 33, yellow. Ready?
They'll run here following the penalty. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. These guys keep running away with this. Sly gets the extra point to go. And his guys grow their lead yet again. Reed now to kick this one away. Blackwell now to return it. Just one defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
What is it on?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
From the 34.
at the 34-yard line.
This is Loveland working the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
First down, Williams to throw. Complete right side, Burden has it. And not much doing, he's stopped quickly. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3.
To the air yet again, Williams.
At the 43-yard line.
He's going to push one deep down. It's caught at the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
79, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
First throw for the backup now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown kick. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
Here we go, here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Looking right, and he finds him. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. These guys continue piling it on here in the 4th. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys tack on 7 more to their lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Blackwell now to return it. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Odunze's got it right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Gotta hurry this to the line. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Now facing 2nd and 10 following that false start.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60, Panthers.
Back to throw now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
To the air, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
They'll throw it again. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Working quickly here.
Go.
He'll throw it yet again. Escapes the pocket. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They are now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The celebration begins for our winners as we say so long from Chicago.
Run it down. The sun is up. So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't happen the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got this do it that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the hit a load up a I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch at the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood, bruh. They ain't the person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. They ain't the do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to shut it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come up. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab a then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we be lacking, my bruh. So what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me with people I'm mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now. We needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a trace that